Yes, man. And what are you saying? People, how's it going? I've been away. I am back. BaldEagle. How is everyone? Hope you are well. Morning, evening, afternoon, and good night. So where have I been? Guys, I've had some rough times on this piloting journey. Obviously COVID has not helped, but as you know, we on this journey to become a private pilot. It was going really well. COVID didn't help, and now where do I find myself in October? I've got about 4 or 5 hours left of the stated 45 hours minimum, and I've finally managed to get out to Bournemouth Airfield, which is all the way behind me there, to use a flight voucher that my wife bought me for my, I don't know, what is it, my 40th birthday. It was about years ago. So I managed to get out today, and it turns out that the guy I flew with today is actually going to be my instructor for the next week back at Compton. So because it was a commercial flight experience, I wasn't able to film the way I wanted to, but it has brought me back to where it all started, from our first video to now, and it's been tough. And again, this is the kind of thing we're getting into, speaking to people. I came in, I was really nervous. You know, you don't have to be nervous, but that thing where you kind of say, oh, I'm not just, this isn't my first time, I've got 40 hours, but you kind of feel like, oh, I'm going to be judged if I don't fly really well, or what are they going to think of me, or what's going on, or, you know, that kind of thing. And all of a sudden, I was really nervous about it, I have to be honest. But you kind of just have to go for it. And it turns out the guy is almost half my age, but he's a nice kid. Nice kid, not kid, Oscar. He's not, he's a nice guy. And you've just got to go for it. You know, it turned out we had a really nice flight, flew in over, where did we fly? Oscar, where did we fly? We flew over the Isle of Wight, went over to the Isle of Wight and just did some familiarisation and just getting my hand back in, so that hopefully next week, when I'm going in for my last bit of work, got about 4 hours left, people. So what's left? 4 hours or so, one exam, one radio exam, and then hopefully they'll be putting me in for a test, and then I can come and hang out in places like this. So this is kind of what it's all about, really. Getting out here. I mean, this is Bournemouth International Airport. It's like the backside of it, but it's an international airport, so it was nice to be able to get some of that in terms of international radio work and sort of air traffic control stuff, which I don't have at Compton. It's not a towered airport, and seeing some of the big jets coming in, that was nice. But this is what it's all about. It's all about being in these kind of spaces. Look at this pretty thing over here. Look at the pretty thing. There it is. So nice. I watched some people just fly that in and park it. I'm gonna do that. So what else do we want to do? I'm gonna get the family back. We need to do a family thing part 2 to see how they're getting on. It might be that I'll try and sort my license out before, trying to rush it in now before the winter gets in. But we'll get them back. We want to do the first time I can take someone up. And essentially I've got a week left. Well, I say a week. I've booked out a week where I'm going to be trying to fly every day, just to get the last bits and hopefully get myself test ready. And we're praying that the weather holds out, so in the next 2 weeks I can get myself up to test and hopefully to my test. And then, you know, then we can start, I'll start taking requests and you can come out for a flight with me, and that'd be, all that kind of stuff would be really just amazing. Drop me a note in the DMs and the comments and all that kind of stuff if you want to come out. Let's go flying. And also, if you are a pilot or an aviator in the Dorset area, or you just want to hang out, let's do some stuff, man. That's why I'm doing this license, so we can come out. I don't want to just go from airstrip to airstrip and do coffees. I really want to meet people and hear your stories and hear your journeys and hear what you had to do to get to where you want to be. That's really where we're at. Let's do that stuff. Why it started to get cold outside, I had to come in the car. So, which means I can take these off. Hey, it's been a tough few months, but we're still going, and I think that's what I really want to kind of get across with this video, is that I don't want to be corny and say, you know, your hopes and dreams and all this kind of, but you got to keep plugging and you got to be prepared to work. At the minute, studying for the exams was tough, just finding the time, splitting time between my immediate family, some of my extended family, as we've been dealing with a really, really tough time. But you've really got to keep your eye on the ball. You've really got to keep your eye on those goals. And right now, that goal is to get this license. And I'm really, really hoping that before very long, that is a goal that I will have realised. And I thank you for coming along with me.